Hey guys, just making another video to kind of help you out. I had an email question on 9 and 11 on the mid-chapter quiz for uh, chapter 9, and this video is going to seem kind of like cheating, and that's okay. Understand that you have access to this, and I know that you would have access to it on like the state test. I know that that's not going to be a thing this year, but it's going to make this a lot simpler. Now, there are other ways to do it without doing it the way I'm going to show you, but this is just the quickest and easiest method, and it's so simple, and it's just so nice to use. So you have to solve these equations by graphing, right? And if you remember right, when we solve equations by graphing, we are looking for where it crosses the x-axis. And it says if the integral roots cannot be found, which just means if the roots aren't if they're not nice and easy numbers, just round them to the nearest tenth. We're going to estimate it to the nearest tenth. Okay. So remember, you have access to the Desmos graphing calculator, and I really recommend you just using that, and it's going to make this so much nicer and easier to do. So like on x squared plus 5x plus 6, if I just go to the Desmos graphing calculator, then all I have to do is just type that in, x squared plus 5x plus 6, and then I can look at, okay, where does it cross the x-axis, because that's going to be my roots. So it crosses at -3 and -2, so that would be my solutions for number 9. Like I said, I know that seems like cheating, but it's really not. You have access to it, you're able to use it, and you understand where it's coming from, right? You're just graphing this parabola, and you're just looking at these roots. Now, you're more than welcome to make a table, graph them, and figure out the when y is 0 to figure out x, right? You can do all of that, right? You could factor these out to find the roots, but I think this is just a nice and easier method. And you can do the same thing for 11. So -x squared plus 3x minus 1. So if I type those in, -x squared plus 3x minus 1, and then if I just look at where does it cross the x-axis, and if I type it in, that's about 0.4, because I'm rounding to the nearest tenth, and 2.6, right? So that would be my answer for number 11, is 0.4 and 2.6, right? So, like I said, I know that seems kind of cheap and easy, but it's meant to be. I mean, that's what these apps are used for, and there's nothing wrong with using them, especially here, okay? And you would have access to this normally, and that's why you are able to use it here, okay? So I hope that's helpful, and remember, if there's any other questions, don't be afraid or hesitate to ask, and I will definitely help you as much as I can. Don't be afraid to use the Desmos app. It's okay. You can use it. I recommend it as much as possible. Okay? So I hope this was helpful, and let me know if I can do anything else for you. Have a great day.